America's always been known for having some of the most beautiful cities in the world. However, over the past few years, a lot of these cities have become less beautiful due to tents and encampments taking over their streets. With these tents and encampments come a lot of beggars, drug addicts, and criminals. The cities that we used to remember so fondly have now changed for the worst. Along with that, a lot of people now view these cities as just disgusting, crime-ridden areas that are only getting worse. There is one problem that causes all of this though, and that problem is known as homelessness. Homelessness has always been a problem in America, but over the past few years, the severity of this problem has dramatically increased. Along with that, it feels like more and more people are getting homeless with each passing year. As stated by Christopher J. Brooks, a journalist for CBS News, in his article, Homelessness Rose in the U.S. After Pandemic Aid Dried Up, published on June 21st, 2023, he states, quote-unquote, roughly 421,400 people were homeless in the U.S. last year, and 127,750 of them were chronically homeless, meaning they didn't have a place to stay for a year or more, according to National Alliance to End Homelessness data. Homelessness rates have been climbing nationally about 6% every year since 2017, the Alliance said. Despite the numbers being so high, homelessness is still a very fixable issue. However, we must take action now, or homelessness will turn into a permanent problem that will plague our society for decades to come. The last thing that any city needs is a growing homeless population. Homelessness has directly been linked to the rise in violent crimes, deteriorating public health, and tax increases. Who wants to be the victim of a violent crime or an unnecessary tax increase? Well, no one does. And that is why we should be taking whatever steps that we can to fight this chronic and detrimental problem. Our city should be a safe place for everyone, and the way to achieve that is by making sure that our homeless population gets reduced and that these homeless people get homes. And that is where the nonprofit organization Habitat for Humanity comes in. Habitat for Humanity is a completely volunteer-run nonprofit organization that builds and renovates homes for people that need them the most. In this case, those people are the thousands of individuals who have to sleep outside every single night. Through their efforts, Habitat for Humanity hopes to give these homeless people homes and also wishes to make our neighborhoods safer for the people that live in them. According to John Lattimore and Mickey Loria, writers for the Journal of Urban Affairs, in their article, Collective Efficacy in Disadvantaged Neighborhoods, The Influence of Habitat for Humanity, published in 2018, they state, quote-unquote, and though no significant statistical conclusions were claimed for education benefits and revitalization efforts in quantitative interviews, many homeowners claimed that they felt their children were in significantly better educational situations, and many expressed that Habitat was helping to revitalize distressed neighborhoods through clusters or subdivisions within previous areas of disinvestment. Others mentioned the feeling of security being next to other habitat owners and, in general, homeowners who expressed the greatest neighborhood satisfaction were those living in clusters or subdivisions of habitat homes. This just goes to show that Habitat for Humanity has put a lot of effort in trying to clean up our neighborhoods and give homeless people homes. However, a lot of people do have objections to this, and many state that Habitat for Humanity is not really doing anything because despite their efforts, the homeless population in America continues to grow every year. Well, in this case, Habitat for Humanity is serving more as a lifeline towards the homelessness crisis in the country. They're trying their hardest, and honestly, with the proper funding and support, they will be more efficient in the work that they do. Soon, if they are given the proper support, they will make an impact for homelessness, and there will be a year where the amount of homeless people has significantly decreased and more people are housed in a sustainable environment. Along with that, without Habitat for Humanity, homelessness would have already become a permanent issue. So all in all, a simple donation to Habitat for Humanity will go miles in fighting the problem against homelessness. Now, imagine a beautiful and prosperous American cities with welcoming communities. That dream could become a reality if we support Habitat for Humanity. American citizens will no longer have to be worried about getting attacked by a stranger or having a potentially dangerous individual camp outside their home or apartment every single night. Along with that, our sidewalks will no longer be littered by needles or anything like that. Our neighborhoods will be clean and safe like they once were. So, due to the severity of the homeless crisis in America, the time to take action is now. What you can do to help is that you can always go to the Habitat for Humanity website or even if you meet to see what you can do and make a donation. If you do meet a homeless person, refer them to Habitat for Humanity or a local homeless shelter. Through this, our society will slowly start to become clean and become the way that it was supposed to be. People will prosper again, and future generations will learn about what homelessness is and how we were able to combat it. So thank you for listening, and I hope you guys learn the effect that Habitat for Humanity has on our society.